Welcome to my channel Clippingimages. Creating shadows in Photoshop can add depth and realism to your images. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to create a basic shadow. 1. Open your image. Open Photoshop and load the image on which you want to apply the creating shadow. Two. Select the layer. Create new path. Select the pen tool from the toolbar on the left. Create a path around the subject by clicking to set anchor points and dragging to create curves. Once you've closed the path, right-click on it and choose Make Selection. Set the feather radius to 0 pixels and click OK. Go to the Select menu and choose Modify Feather. Set the feather radius to 0.5 pixels and click OK. Select the background layer and copy the layer from the keyboard with Ctrl+J. Select the background, create a new layer and give the background color, keyboard with Ctrl+Delete. Three. Select the object. Select the object layer and copy the layer from the keyboard with Ctrl+J. Select the Copy the Layer selection the object and give the foreground black color, keyboard with Alt+Delete, creating the base for your shadow. 4. The shadow layer will be below the object layer. Five. Transform the shadow. With the shadow layer selected, use the Move tool, V, to move the shadow to the desired position. You can go to Edit, Transform tool, Ctrl+T or CMD+T on Mac to resize and rotate the shadow to match the light source and object's perspective. 6. Blur the shadow. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur to add a subtle blur to the shadow. Adjust the radius until it looks natural and blends well with the surroundings. Seven. Adjust opacity. Lower the opacity of the shadow layer to make it more subtle. You can do this by adjusting the opacity slider in the Layers panel. 8. Fine-tune with layer styles, optional. Right-click on the shadow layer and choose Blending Options. You can use the settings in the Layer Style dialog, like Blend If sliders, to fine-tune the appearance of the shadow. Nine. Add a layer mask, optional. If needed, add a layer mask to the shadow layer and use a soft brush to mask out parts of the shadow for a more realistic blend with the background. Ten. Save your work. Once you're satisfied, save your work. Remember, the key to creating a realistic shadow is to pay attention to the direction and intensity of the light in your image. Experiment with different settings until you achieve the desired effect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like video, share this to your friends, subscribe, like notifications.